Alright, attempt edit number 2. I had this video done. It was in the process of uploading. I don't understand what happened to my computer, but we're just going to try it again because that's what we do. We persevere. Okay, so I'm Dottie the Psychic, and this is from Pagan Pride in Charleston area, September 29th, 2019. It was held in St. Albans at Ordnance Park, and we had some protesters. You're going to get a few of these kind of videos, because apparently not only did I lose the footage that I had recorded, but I had to re-upload the pictures, and for some reason, some of them didn't re-upload, and I don't get it. I'm probably going to have to do a full systems check on my computer and everything after this is done, but I want to get this done.
I don't know if you can hear this in the background, but Pagan Pride this year is official, like, because we got protesters. Can we get in there? Oh, can we get in there? I really hope this records it backwards. Okay, so I'm sure that people have watched my videos enough to know that this is totally not what paganism is about. Paganism is like the two tinkers. Totally plug these girls, they're pretty. There's the grind. I totally called them the grind when I plugged them in one of my videos before. Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself and your booth. I'm not good talking. Let me turn it this way so I'm getting your goods in the screen instead of the protesters.
Candles, bath bombs, anything for your body to make you feel better.
Cocoa coffees. Is that your?
Yeah, my mother-in-law does the artwork actually.
Ooh, it's very nice.
We have a shop up at the Capitol Flea Market, so we brought some of her stuff with us.
Let's get a close-up of your name. There we go.
Any of you? Oh yeah, I figured.
I do love this in the ambient. Hello, do you want to tell me a little bit about your business? I'm doing a Dottie the Psychic video.
Well, we do a little bit of everything, I'd like to think. Mostly, right now we do like prints, books, shoes, clothing, home decor. That's more of our...
So are they like vinyl stickers, or are they...
You guys okay down here? We're at Rose to call the police. We're at Rose down there. She said to tell Colin to call the police.
They're not hurting anybody.
I think they're just being so rude and so loud.
So are they, I see vinyl stickers, you said books, you said you do, I like the little coffins. Are your coffins?
Yep, these are 3D printed. This is currently a prototype that we're working on, so this isn't like the final product, which is why we're selling it cheap.
Right.
But, whenever we move forward with these, they're going to have like a glossy sheen to them. And, once we get the kinks worked out of that, there'll be a release, hopefully within the next month.
Very cool. I like this booth. I like that. Of course, anybody got to sell rocks. I love rocks.
Well, we're huge fans. Huge fans of rock.
I may actually have to hit you up. But anyway, isn't that super cool? Alright, I want you all to look at this lovely painting. This was raffled off at Pagan Pride in the Charleston area, Pagan Pride. And it's beautiful, and it has been done by this lovely lady.
Hello!
What's the name of your business?
Mott Folio Design, or Mott Fine Arts. My name's Emily Mott, but I go by Mott for short because, well, way easier to sign.
Right.
And I don't want folks to have to spell my last name. But yeah, I do everything that I do is all from my hand-printed art. I do everything from bookmarks to prints to original paintings. I even do tapestries. I've even got a tapestry on the other side that I've done, and I'll hand sew and hand paint tapestries, custom to what people want. And that's that one over there, hanging over there on the outside.
Which one?
This one is on the outside there.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
go around.
Swing. I hope y'all don't get motion sickness.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Ah!
Yeah. This one is based off of a game. This is a commission, but I do everything. I do anything that's tapestry. I'll put anything on there, and I've been really having
That's really
super amount of fun with these, and I want to do more.
Ooh, I need a sign. Actually, yeah, I need a sign, so I may have to hit you up.
Yeah.
Friendly.
All right, there we go. Now we're on screen. So, you were telling me that when you got off the plane from Iraq, or?
I was in Afghanistan when I came back home, so yeah. It was 2006.
And there were.
Yeah, they protested everybody still. Most level of Christian churches thinking we shouldn't be over there.
God, that's awful.
Everybody forgot what happened on 11.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Come around here, it's, like I said, it's pagan culture. We love it. Make sure everybody, they all get along. Throw a couple, whatever you want to call them right now.
I don't know what to call them. I don't know.
Nice, but you throw them in the mix and it's entertainment for us.
Right. So, what do you like about? Because so much of this video, I'm gonna edit down so much from where the protesters have gotten such kind of loud. But what is it you like about pagan culture?
I love it all. I'm people friendly. It don't matter what you actually believe in. We all get along. I mean, pagans have how many different belief systems, from Wicca to Norse. I mean, it don't matter what God you represent. There's a God in every one of our cultures matches the same thing. And they all get peaceful. Absolutely peaceful.
Thank you. And thank you again for your service.
You're welcome.
Okay, brief interlude. If anybody can identify that song in the background, please let me know. I attempted to find it with like Google Music or another app, and they couldn't figure out what it was. So, I mean, it was basically being used as a psychological attack. So, I mean, I wasn't super into trying to listen to a bunch of really shitty music to try and figure out what it was. So, if you do, please leave a comment so that I can properly cite it and all, because I don't want my video taken down because of these assholes.
First off, we'll start with the term pagan. It comes from the Latin term paganus, and that was from the early days of them. And basically what the term meant was country folk, because they're just like today. City folk, think they're, better, smarter, all this stuff than the Hicks. So the term started with us being Hicks, but at the time, that's where the aristocracy was at, that was sucking up to get political power while they're busy saving souls. And the pagans, they still were following the old ways, the old religions. In modern terms, pagan just refers to anyone who is not one of the big three Abrahamic religions of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Actually, I'll correct that. 4 branches. Fourth one is the one that we're not. Satanists. They, they have a very black and white point of view. If we're not part of what they're doing, we're obviously against them. And evil, devil worshippers. They seem to forget one thing. We don't acknowledge the Christian God. I mean, we know he exists, but he's not one of the ones that we follow. You can't have the misbehaving angel of a God you don't follow as part of your pantheon, because you can't have Satan without having the Christian God. It's a package deal. So if we're not following their big dude, we're not following his brat. So it's as simple as that.
I don't really think I know any Satanists personally. If I do, then I wouldn't care if they were Satanists. I don't think Satanists actually follow Satan. It's on my bag, so I don't really know. If you are a Satanist, feel free to explain what you do in the comments.
This is Tina Works Magic. I love these wands. They're beautiful. You can tell these are all handmade and each so individual. So, what inspires you?
The love of the wood, the trees. I just have always been, I guess, what you could say, a tree hugger. And I just love working with the wood. And I work with copper.
Don't follow them into the road.
And the stones. I started making them about 5 years ago. And then I've started making the little wire trees about a month ago. So I'm the magic inspires me. I just feel the vibration of the wood and the trees and the wire.
That's beautiful.
Copper energy. Thank you.
Your energy is beautiful. Your work is beautiful. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have two businesses here. Strings. She does this beautiful embroidery. Like, what are these? Are these tweed?
I'm not sure. I believe so. It was an old skirt that we repurposed.
Ah, cool. So there's the front of her card. Here's the back.
That was.
And then here is...
That's to me.
Oh.
I'm Haddie.
Sorry, this is Haddie over here with the necklaces. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Ooh, I like that one a lot. It's pretty. Taking my shadow. More handmade wands, very pretty. Alright, this section's Haddie.
Yes.
Alright, one more time. Alright, now I gotta give... Alright, and these are yours, Firefly?
Yes.
So the embroidery is actually Fireflies and Fancies. Very cute card. That is a lot of writing. Whee! Alright, very cool. Alright.
This is a picture of the altar they had for opening and closing ceremonies. I thought it was pretty. I wanted to include it.
The shares of love, the breeze of life. Everything we share with you, lift us all. Raise our voices joyfully, raise them strong. Whether we are grateful for all you do, we have come to praise of you. Mother shares our love, falling rain. Mother shares her love, falling rain. Mother shares her love, warm like fire. Mother shares her love, let's see. Let's get a picture of your son. This is Mr. Aeson Knight. Let me step back. There we go. All right, and he has a YouTube channel of its own.
Yeah, Aeson Knight. I think it's Aeson Knight Readings. I also host the Crystal Lotus Shop. That's a new channel we've launched for Crystal Lotus. So yeah, we're doing a lot of YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. If you type my name into Google, it will take you 100 different places because that's where I'm at. I do readings. I do life coaching. I do teaching. Different classes, different seminars. I'm all over the place, kind of like Dottie is. You know, she does a lot of cool stuff for the community, so do I. We have fun. I like seeing her a couple times a year.
I think it's been like, I think I've seen you, what, like 5 times? I know I've documented at least 2.
Yeah, I think we've seen each other 5 because you were at Beltane.
Yeah, Beltane. I made an appearance at Crystal Kingdom, but
Right.
I was with the SCA.
Right.
We're here. We were at did we both make it?
We done Morgantown Pagan
Yeah,
Pride.
Morgantown Pagan Pride. So that's 4.
That's 4, and then we done something else.
I don't know.
Did you go to hippies? The Hippie Fest
No.
in Ohio?
So I want to thank, y'all want to wave? These are our lovely law enforcement of St. Albans. And they have graciously showed up to make sure that we feel safe. I don't think these protesters are particularly violent, thank God, but all the gods. But they did show up to make us feel safer, and I very much appreciate that.
You're a liar, man. Straight up liar. Pit to hell.
He says there's no kids. I see kids. Small children. Yeah, I see kids. Look, we're being videotaped. We're famous. Do you all have a permit? Do they have a permit? I guess they have a permit. I'll have to look that up later.
So, it got ridiculous at this point. If you notice, pretty much after this point, people started putting up tent walls. Come to find out, number one, the guy who's yelling showed up like halfway through the day. You can't really see him fully, but he was yelling at individuals. Like, the first guy was just old school Bible thumping. But this guy was, like, pointing people out and yelling at individuals. And, he did start to scare the children. There were children at this event. Turns out that we did not have a permit for this event. But they did. So the police officers couldn't get rid of them without getting rid of us. Even though we weren't doing anything. We were...
Alright, yeah, get in there. Get in there, man. Let's show some communist spirit here.
This is 4th generation.
4th generation pagan. So,
That's my youngest son.
so you were pretty much born and raised in the pagan community.
Yep.
What is it about? Why are you still
It's
in the
about
pagan?
love. It's about being yourself. It's about following a religion that makes sense. It's, for me anyway, I've looked into different religions when I was growing up because my parents wanted to make sure that whatever religion I followed, whether it was our home one or whether it was out my friend's religion, it was something I could be comfortable with, get behind and follow. I looked into all of them. I did it with my kids, and we all do that. We're pagan. It's the only way that makes sense. I mean, just like everybody gives superiority to the male. Males have purpose, but you're lost without the women. So it's a duality. Just like in nature, everything is male and female, negative and positive. Wicca and your other pagan religions are the only ones that actually fully not only recognize it, they embrace it.
I appreciate that. And I see by your shirt you're part of the, was Saints, where's your 911 shirt?
Oh yeah, in California. I was, I've done it all. I was in the Air Force for 6 years. And I mean, if the Air Force recognizes pagan as a recognized religion and provides a chaplain, maybe certain people should take that to heart. We're in the same crowd.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
There's plenty of pagan friends I had in school that went to Catholic churches, and then they, vice versa and stuff. And I know there's like a Hindu that included Mary and as part of her pantheon.
Yeah.
and all this, because, you know, it's a lot of whole
Jesus
months.
is in my pantheon too. So.
Yeah. It's just like, well, he's a cool guy that all he ever did was tell people to, like, be nice to each other, and they nailed him to a chunk of wood.
Right. Yeah, I think he'd have more fun with our people than they would the Bible
Well,
thumpers.
like, yeah, that's the whole, like, Good Samaritan thing. Is like, he's like, okay, you have all these righteous people that, you know, they're all followers of God, but they, I mean, no, don't mess with that.
Okay, so this is one of those lost clips. I was just shooting the corner. The music had kind of died down. The psychological attack from down the street was quieting. The corner was empty. And I said, well, maybe they're done with us.
I spoke literally seconds too soon. I mean, like, literally seconds. Long enough to giggle. Oh, here they come. They're calling Jesus. I don't know why you need a siren to call Jesus.
I just want to know who your God is. That's all. Who are you serving?
This is us going to closing ritual. I think it's the biggest closing ritual for such a small event. Everybody pulling together, and it's kind of beautiful. It really kind of is beautiful. So almost.
So our October is going to be 4-H. So you can go to 4h.org to donate. It is a youth organization. I was actually part of it when I was a kid. I actually ran into somebody I was in 4-H with at this event, which was wild. It was cool. It really helped me develop as a person. I think it's a worthy cause. So check it out. Cause of the month, 4-H. Okay, so with these protesters going on in the back, railing on in the background, part of the reason that this video is taking an extra amount of time is it makes me really stop and consider the message I'm putting forth. So I'm going to kind of outline what I really want to get across in this video, the closing thoughts, as it were. Number one, I want to get across the gratitude I have for the weather being nice, for the community gathering together, for the neighbor that kind of stood up for us because they were screaming on his freaking lawn, for the city of St. Albans for maintaining the peace. They kept the peace. And in some small way, I want to thank the protesters for providing opposition. I don't know how to describe this, but basically the idea is that because they opposed us, it brought our community together a little bit. You know, next year it won't be in the same place, but it'll probably be even bigger. They kind of brought the community together. This is, you know, something that we can all disapprove of. Because why would adults act like that? But anyway, I also, one of the things that they screamed at us was, have you no shame? And I want to answer that question. The answer is no, I do not have any shame. I think I'm a pretty decent person. I may not be the best in the world, but I am working towards being the best me I can be. I follow the principles of honesty and kindness. So, no, I don't have shame. Shame is not useful to me anymore. Shame is only a way for your... Shame is a product of a lack of self-awareness. it is painful. It stops us from hurting ourselves more. That's its purpose, but it's so painful at times that it's not worth carrying. I know these people probably have no concept of shame, because if they did, they would be ashamed of themselves. I have no room in my life for shame. I will not carry it, and I won't let somebody else put their shame on me. That's what I got. If you found this video entertaining, yeah, and I'm sorry, I know, like, you see me laughing at them because they were so ridiculous. And I've learned that is almost a self-defense mechanism, that I really genuinely find misbehavior amusing instead of annoying, because I work with people who can't control themselves. I work with people who are mentally ill. I've worked with people who, because of their other underlying conditions, their mind was literally rotting. I was a long-term nurse. So I did find them funny. I found them, it's much easier to laugh than it is to be upset. Which is another good message. Trying to foster that. Of course, you'll watch me blow my top sometimes. It happens. I ain't a saint. So, if you've appreciated this video and would like to see more, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook. I got a webpage. There is an event happening next weekend, so look it up. The Psychic Fair. Look it up. It's going to be big fun. I'm going to be reading cards there. Patreon. I've restructured my Patreon tiers. Check it out. And, well, I think that's all I got for you. Safe travels and much profit to you.